Ladies, I need you to never forget that we are the prize. Never date someone, never be with somebody that treats you like you are not the prize. You are the woman, you are the prize. You have always been the prize. This is how we are created, and men were created the way that they were created, for them to pursue us. They are the hunters, we are the prize. If you are dating somebody and he makes you feel like he's the prize versus you being the prize, it's not that you're not good enough. It's not that you don't meet his standards. It's that he's not the one, sis. And because he's not the one, stop wasting your time. Women are multipliers. We multiply whatever you give us. If you give us a seed, we will give you beautiful children.
This is an old lady with kids and no man. You're nearing 50 and you don't know how to maintain a relationship with a man. Why on earth should women be taking relationship advice from this?
No.
Women are the prize. Give us reasons why they are the prize. How can you benefit a man's life? Because the prize is supposed to benefit somebody's life, right? If you're the prize, you're supposed to upgrade a man's life. How are you going to upgrade a man's life? You're in this relationship with this man. If you are the prize, what is he? Like the selfishness of these old, bitter broads.
I said what I said.
If you give us a house, we will give you a home. If you give us food, we will give you an amazing meal. We multiply whatever it is we are given, and we have the ability to create a beautiful life. We have the ability to create a nurturing environment for people to flourish. That is a gift. That is worthy of being pursued, and that is what makes men feel like men when they can find a prize like you. That's his ultimate reward. Ladies, you need to be with somebody that allows you to rest and flourish in your femininity.
Okay, you're with someone who allows you to be in your femininity. What are you giving this man in return? Let us wait to see if she answers that question.
To be fully in your femininity, you need to feel safe. You need to feel protected. You need to feel not just physically protected, but emotionally protected. You need to be with somebody that keeps their word. You need to be with somebody who shows you that you are valuable and that they prioritize you. That's what makes women feel safe. Men, on the other hand, need to be respected. In many cases, men crave respect way more than they will ever crave love. But in order to receive that respect, they have to prove themselves worthy. Ladies, stop throwing yourself at men and making it so easy that they don't even have to pursue you. Stop auditioning for the role of his partner. He should be auditioning for the role of somebody that can come into your life and elevate it.
Get to the chopper!
You are a multiplier. You make everything better. Everything you touch turns to gold. That makes you the prize. Do not forget that.
Where's the evidence of that? Where is the evidence that everything women touch turn to gold? Where is the evidence? She's saying all these things, but show us. Show us how women benefit men's life. Oh, modern women in this Western society, in this feminist society.
Feminist lies.
Show us how they benefit men's life. Show us how when we enter men's life, we turn it into gold. Show us the proof if you're going to be talking this big talk. Again, her results, she's near 50, single as ever, needing to come on TikTok for external validations, hoping and praying that if she paints her face just enough and she repeat these talking points, then her dating life will get better.
Got him!
Showing you that you're the prize, he's not the one. And you should create a life that you love so much. You are so in love with the life that you live that you are in no hurry to find somebody to rescue you out of your situation. The only way they will be able to come into your world and be truly part of your life is when they prove themselves worthy. Continue to elevate yourself. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to make yourself even more of a prize so that the right man will pursue you the right way.
And you see, it's this narcissism why I encourage men to
Get to the chopper!
Because although she don't say how a woman gonna benefit a man's life, she talk about, oh yeah, the woman multiply and the woman whatever she touches gold. But how you gonna benefit a man's life? Give us example. We need example. She said the only thing she mentioned is that men want to be respected. However, he needs to prove himself. So you mean for telling me, said men supposed to see this random lady in the street, go above and beyond, treat her as if she is this queendom, just so she can consider to respect him?
Man, this is some bullshit.
When he don't even know if she's able to respect a man or not. He don't know nothing. But he's supposed to just treat her like she is the prize. Treat her like she is goddess. Again, this narcissism is like crazy. But that is what you expect from someone who wears this much makeup. Let's check out another one of her videos, y'all.
A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one.
That wig on her head is a very dangerous wig.
I said what I said.
And I'm not talking about lavish dates and trips. I'm not talking about having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he is not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. You do not want to be that. Society puts a lot of pressure on men to be providers, to be protectors, and their identity is associated with that. And when they cannot even do it at the most basic level for themselves, that is a problem for them. A lot of men, what they do, obviously, it's survival. They'll find a female that they will love bomb, they will convince to invest in their potential, to let them move in, to, let them put their stuff in her garage or use her address or any type of thing to get by. And here's what happens. Either you spend your time, your years, your youth, your money, your resources building this man up. And because he is not in a man's position, he does not feel like a man. And once he's built up, he will take all of your investment and go invest it in another woman.
Again, they have not one original thought. They have not one original narrative, because we've heard this so many times before. If Tyler Perry make one more movie about this concept, like y'all can come up with something new to talk about. But here is why. You see, because water seeps at its own level and trash attract trash. These women in their trashy life, their chaotic life, they always have to be discussing these kind of men who gonna use you and take everything from you, then go find another light-skinned curly hair woman when he make it to the top. That's all they can focus on, because men of value, they're not going to attract a man of value because they don't have any value. And again, if water seeps at his own level, that's their reality. It's very unfortunate for them. Woman like her, near 50, has never experienced a man of value, so she have to beat the drum of these dusty men that she attract to herself. Like, it's very unfortunate. Over here, we point and laugh at them because they lack the self-awareness, inability to look within, sit on their therapist couch and reprogram whatever pattern they have going on in their life. So we just laugh and point.
Who actually makes him feel like a man, or what happened in my case, is that he actually stays, but he develops a secret hatred towards you. It's a secret competition. Every chance he gets, he's trying to dim your light. He tries to tear you down. He speaks negatively of you, and he doesn't want people to think good things about you. It's because he's insecure in his own manhood. And when men are broke, they are not secure in their manhood. You need to leave that man alone. You need to let him go through his process. You need to let him do whatever he needs to do to get on his feet, but you are not the one to help him. If he has to go.
They have been saying this same narrative since Oprah. What's that movie called? Waiting to Exhale. And there was another one. They've been saying the same narrative, like, Lord, y'all can't come up with a different script by now? Like, read a different book. Come up with a different storyline, something.
And sleep on other people's couches, so be it. If he has to go home for a short time, so be it. We've all been at low points in our life. But you, ma'am, don't need to be the one rescuing him. What is that animal? I think it's the sea turtle. Please, I know you'll come for me in the comments if I'm wrong. But the life of a sea turtle, this is what I've heard. I've never been there. I've never seen it. But, sea turtles are born in the sand. And it's a long journey from the sand to the ocean. They want to live in the ocean. That's where they're journeying towards the ocean. And it's a very long, hard, arduous journey to get from where they were born to the ocean. And that journey, a lot of them don't make it. And they are struggling. They're moving slowly. They're almost out of, the energy to actually get to the waves, to the ocean where they will thrive. And so tourists go and they see these little turtles and they go and pick them up because they feel sorry for them. And they take them and they carry them to the ocean. And what happens is those turtles die because the journey from the sand to the ocean, they were developing muscles, they were developing stamina, they were developing survival skills that are going to be necessary for them to survive in the ocean. You are not Build-A-Bear. You are not Captain Save-A-Ho. You deserve to be loved, protected, provided, cared for, showered with gifts, showered with love. And I'm not being shallow. It doesn't have to be trips to Paris and Rome, although we don't refuse that.
What she's basically saying is that she wants the finished product of a man. So don't be there to encourage him. Don't be there to support him, to help him on his journey. But when he gets to the destination, you should be there to fly out with him to Rome.
Man, this is some bullshit.
That's what she's saying. It's exposing the selfishness of these women, these old bitter broads, exposing them. And this is why, again, men,
Get to the chopper!
try to find yourself a wife who will build with you, support you, be there in your dark times, have your back in your dark times, and not turn their back on you when things get rough, when life get rough. Because you heard what she said earlier? We've all been there. We've all been in hard times before. Let that man go sleep on somebody else's couch, but don't support your man. Don't help your man when he's facing hard times. Imagine. And the worst part to this is there are young ladies who are listening to this kind of message. Young ladies tuning into TikTok. There are young ladies tuning into TikTok and listening to this kind of toxicity. If you see a lady with a bad wig on TikTok, almost 50 years old with children and no man, why would you take advice from her?
No.
Be wise, ladies. Be smart with it. Look at her results and ask yourself, do I want this in my life? If it's a no, just click off.
I am saying that when a man is not where he wants to be, it is never going to serve you. You are going to be the one paying for it. He is either going to build himself up and go somewhere else or stay where he's at and secretly resent you for it. It's not worth it. It's not his time to be looking for somebody to add to his life. But because he's trying to survive, he'll do whatever he has to do. Don't be stupid. One more thing I want to add. That whole saying of what you don't do, another one will. I'm okay with that. Okay? I'm very well aware that if I don't do it, another female will. And guess what? I don't want to be the female that will. I will happily let him go somewhere else. It's not going to be me. I'm at peace with that, sir. You can go.
Someone who looks like they have a raggedy doll. What's that doll name? Raggedy whatever on her head. Whatever she have going on her head. Like the embarrassment of this. I wonder how her kids feel seeing mama on TikTok bitter as ever. Instead of trying to sit on a therapist's couch, go and take it out on men and give some advice to allow women to stay as bitter, old and bitter as she is. This lady is nearing 50. And she still don't realize that, you know what, my relationship patterns, it's 100% on me. Why am I attracting bums? Why am I attracting men who will sleep on my couch and who I have to support? Why? yourself that question. What is it about you? Why you keep on attracting these dusties? They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to look in the mirror. They just want to blame men. Get on TikTok, blame men, because they know that's what's going to get them the views. This is the world we're living in, and that's why I say, men,
Get to the chopper!
y'all go check out this video next. I cannot with these people. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you next time. Take care.